I finally
Honestly,
listened to you.
Make that a certain bit amount alert, like a
I haven't seen this. I watched like almost all Charlie videos. I watched almost all Charlie. I haven't seen this one. We'll watch it.
I'm sure we've all had that experience of someone.
This is the last video of the stream, by the way, chat.
They're going to do something, but they never really do. They just keep making excuses and pushing it further and further down the line until you eventually forget about it or you just die of old age. Well, that's what
I'm not paying attention to anything he's saying. I'm sorry. What the hell? What?
I'm sure we've all had that experience of someone telling us they're going to do something, but they never really do. They just keep making excuses and pushing it further and further down the line until you eventually forget about it or you...
Dude, is this a video exposing me? This is like literally what I do. Are you guys trying to say something?
You just die of old age. Well, that's what I've been doing to a lot of you for about a year now. And today I'm finally putting a stop to it. I've been listening and just making the conscious decision to not do what you've been asking me. But I'm done with my rebellious stage now. I'll play ball, I'll play along. So, what am I talking about? I'm sure you've noticed, over the last year or so, I've slowly built up this room until it's resembled this fucking 16 chapel I'm in right now.
It's super nice.
A lot of people have been asking me to, like, do a little room tour because they thought it was cool as I was slowly adding things in here like it was a...
Is this a room tour? No.
Goddamn Sims character's room. And I just kept saying, oh yeah, I'll eventually do that once I get this or that. Oh, I'll do it, you know, in like a week.
God, sometimes I hate how Charlie like titles his videos because I'm like, dude, if he just said Moist Critical Room Tour, I would have been all in that. Like, dude, knee deep. Dive head first.
Or two, once I find the Tesseract or the Allspark and put it in here in a display case and this and that. Just always making up excuses and pushing it further down the line. And one of the biggest complaints that came from this is when I originally had the Godslap poster behind me, the previous one before this new one, it eventually slipped out of the frame and was like hanging down, and it was really mismatched and uneven for like 2 months. And people blew a gasket. They were having a conniption, begging me to fix it. But all I kept saying is, oh, I don't need to fix it. I'm getting a new frame soon.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that went on for months. I was leading you on like your crush who wasn't reciprocating your feelings but was still...
He knows the YouTube system because clickbait sells. Hold on a minute. Tell me what about this title and this thumbnail is clickbaity to you? You don't click on his videos because they're clickbaity. You click on it because it's Charlie. Some of them have pretty crazy, wacky titles that makes it intriguing. But like this, bro, no one's gonna click on this video being like, oh, clickbait. His face is clickbait already. Okay, fine. Whatever, chat. Whatever.
Knowing full well that the frame wasn't in production or anything until very recently. The point is, a lot of people have been asking me to show off this room that I've been building for quite some time, and today I'm finally going to do that.
I don't even know, like, I was actually doing up, like, a theory that this is his old room, but I don't know how true that is. Because he had a setup where he had 2 PCs, one for YouTube and one for streaming, and I'm thinking that he just basically flipped the room around and he like took out one of his setups and it's just all in one now, and he just put a bunch of shit in there.
I mean, shit, the whole point in me switching rooms in the first place was because this one's a little bit bigger, so I had more space to play with, and I've just been really slow to do that. I'll also go ahead and quickly answer the question people also ask of what did I do with the other room. I just mainly use it for storage now. So when you first stepped foot in my...
So he probably has a nice house with multiple rooms. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Just packed up, picked the shit up, and moved elsewhere. That's great.
My dojo, my domain, you'll see this Godslap frame on the floor because I haven't decided.
I would read this comic if I knew how to read.
Where I want to hang it. I have been framing more shit than a supervillain in an old 90s noir cartoon. I have become obsessed with framing things I like, and of course I love Godslap. It's our comic series. Issue 3 just dropped. Here's a little shameless plug for that. So that's the first thing you'll see when you come in. Then you walk past my dog tent here.
Oh, that's cute.
Which has a motion-activated booby trap, which is a talking toy that just spouts the scariest shit in the middle of the night, saying things like, I found you, I see you, and the one you just heard. Oh.
Holy shit, that collection. Old school cards. You got Goblin Force, you got... Oh my lord, dude. You got, what is this? Ceasefire, Crossfire, Jinzo, IO, Call of the Haunted, Magic Cylinder. Oh my god. Dude, what? He has every first edition?
Oh no. That kind of shit.
Holy shit. Is that Exodia? Curse. Oh, is this LOB? Are these all the LOB rarities? Yeah, he's got Blue Eyes here. He's got the secret rare of Curse of Gaia the Fierce Champion. Or yeah, Fierce Champion, I think is what it's called. Gaia, oh my god, Trihorn Dragon, Monster Reborn.
It's literally like a jump scare device.
Red Eyes, oh my god.
But not for my dogs.
What is this? He's got a display case like it's a card shop?
Just for me in the middle of the night. That's where Kata usually sleeps, and she gets to sleep right next to this beautiful collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Everything is first edition. I even bought a display case to show off even more cards and make it look absolutely beautiful, just drop dead gorgeous. So the framed cards behind it were complete sets like Legend of Blue Eyes first.
Is that the tournament pack? Mecha whatever.
Edition.
Is that a ghost?
Here's all the collector's rares, OST packs, turbo pack, astral pack.
Okay, all the Blue Eyes and the black. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
Pack. Those with a keen eye will also notice the original tournament pack cards there, the Mechanical Chaser, Needleworm, Morphing Jar, and there's the 1998 Bandai set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, including that original Mirror Force. There's my Dual Knight Championship trophy that I won in a tournament with Team Samurai, where I absolutely popped the fuck off and slapped everyone around. And then just more beautiful cards that I really like. So a lot of Dark Magicians, a lot of Blue Eyes. Here's some boxes that I opened, including a Legend of Blue Eyes first edition box.
Okay.
And those binders there contain
those.
every single Yu-Gi-Oh card ever printed in ultra rare and above. Now, before showing you more of this holy sanctuary, I would like to take a quick break to talk about today's video sponsor, Rocket Money. Big thanks.
He's got a sponsor? What? That is new. What? Wow. Get that bag, boy. Get that bag, dude. Hell yeah. But I want to see if you got more. You like? Did you see that dude? No joke, chat. That room just with those Yu-Gi-Oh cards is probably worth a couple hundred grand. No, more than that. Probably if he has every single Yu-Gi-Oh card, ultra rare and above rarity, first edition cards as well, with the boxes, with every single one of those. Dude. That's got to be a couple hundred grand.
Here's some shelves that I filled with items that are important to me. So there you can see the Mummy Collector DVD set, which is Mummy 1 and 2 right there. My two favorite movies.
I love them.
Of course, I have the Streamer Awards Variety Streamer of the Year winner trophy. These are anime that I absolutely loved growing up or currently do love.
That's cool.
And then here's all of my favorite albums from when I was young. So you're gonna Hybrid Theory is my favorite album of all time, but you're gonna see some fucking bangers in here. So you got Deftones, White Pony, fucking 1,000 Foot Crutch, Tool, Cybreed, Soilwork.
No
it's all the bangers. Boner jams on top of boner jams. And then these are my favorite cartoons growing up. So like Courage the Cowardly Dog,
awesome.
Avatar, Vader Zim, all of that.
That's
just a lot of good nostalgic things that I'd like to fill this shelf with. Right next to that, I have this frame filled with every star.
Are those Starlight rares? All of them. Oh my god.
Starlight rare for Yu-Gi-Oh ever printed. Underneath that is every Ghost rare from Yu-Gi-Oh ever printed, including the Arrow.
You see this one right here? This is Shooting Star Dragon. I own this one. And that's it. Oh my god, dude. The fact, dude, dude, the fact. Yes. Yeah, there it is. The Dark Magician. That's just so much money. Yeah, Blue Eyes too. Mystical Space Typhoon. Winged Dragon of Ra. Fear. Solemn? Where's Blue Eye? Oh, okay. Stardust Dragon and Rose Dragon.
Ghost rares like the Rainbow Dragon.
Oh my god, he does. There it is. Oh my god.
And then underneath that, I have the entire Gold Star Pokemon set, and of course a Shining Charizard, which I did.
Okay, all right. He literally put his dick on the table and extended it. All right, literally like that, and just went and extended it.
Didn't want graded, but the only one available was a graded one. I think grading cards is a fucking scam. That's my hot take
Agreed.
for this video. I think that shit is worthless unless you're trying to like buy and sell the cards, but with anything aside from that, don't even bother fucking grading them.
Is that, dude, if he has like, you know, like the dark, you know, like the first edition cards of Pokemon, like the Dark Gyarados, Giovanni's Persian, like those, I love those cards. I feel so nostalgic for those
here's
cards.
all my Gold Star Pokemon cards I've collected over the years. And then here's full sets. So here's the entire Team Rocket set. Most of these I pulled myself from first edition boxes a couple years ago. Next to that, we have probably my favorite set. This is all first edition Neo Genesis cards. A lot of these I pulled myself as well. Here's all first edition Jungle cards. I got a fucking 1,000 Snorlaxes there, all for.
Can you send me one? I want a Snorlax.
First ed, all hollows, of course. So the main goal with my Pokemon collecting was I wanted to get every single card that's ever been printed in first edition, which is only the first 11 sets.
Blaine's Charizard. I love that. Dude, the Giovanni's Gyarados. Blaine's Arcanine and Blaine's Charizard.
When Wizards of the Coast had it, and then they eventually stopped doing first eds. But I just love first edition cards in general, so I wanted to collect all of those, and then I eventually added the Gold Star to that list that I wanted to finish the collection of, because I already collected a few of those from when I was younger. So that's kind of the gist of my Pokemon collection. These are all of those first edition sets fully completed, so there you can see like the Shining Gyarados and everything like that. Next to that, you can see the Shining Mewtwo, Shining Tyranitar, Shining Raichu. All wonderful cards, a great set. And then next to that is just some miscellaneous cards from.
All right, there it is.
When I was a kid, so like the Ancient Mew and some other
He has the Mew. That is so much money.
Sentimental priceless treasure that I collected from when I was a young boy. I completed my Pokemon collection, so I don't currently still collect them. I do with Yu-Gi-Oh, but my Pokemon one I consider completed, so I beat that addiction to Pokemon.
Okay, let's just add the cherry on top right here. Let's get some more of them.
Cards. Here's my base set.
Can you believe that he can actually say, I beat Pokemon TCG? I mean, technically speaking, there's DLC, but he beat the base game. That's crazy.
First edition Pokemon cards. These are the holy grail of Pokemon collecting. I think they're absolutely beautiful, so got a great frame for those.
So these are not like oh god, what's it called? Shadowless. These are the legit ones. This one's probably shadowless. I don't know the difference.
Right atop my G Fuel fridges, which are filled with Divine Peach. Next to that, I have these
oh, he has G Fuel. That's right. I forgot about that. These hoodies are really great.
Shadow boxes for my favorite pieces of merch that we've made. So the Moist hoodie,
those are really cool.
The Moist Esports track jacket, and the Moist Esports jersey. All of these go so fucking hard. I swear to God, wearing that merch feels better than wearing my own fucking skin. And then there's this stunning piece here, this Moist Global light up sign that was made by a company called Brynix Solutions. And really, this whole room is just kind of a museum of shit that's important to me. And I've got this whole motherfucker RGB gamer lighted out of the wazoo here, so everything's got lights on it. It looks like you're in a fucking spaceship that's piloted by the biggest nerd in the cosmos. These shelves are like a little shrine I made for my favorite video games and video game consoles. Unfortunately, a lot of my favorite games and all of the things that I used to play growing up, I traded into GameStop like 10 years ago, which was like literally
Okay, where's Diddy Kong Racing, Charlie? Huh? I don't see Diddy Kong. That looks like Pokemon Snap. That looks like Star Fox. Where's Diddy Kong Racing? At least he has Wave Racer on there. That's good. Wave Racer is also top tier. But Diddy Kong Racing, bro. God, look at all the Pokemon games too. Oh my lord.
1,000 games and countless memories, all of which went to GameStop's cum dumpster, and they gave me $15 in return for all of it or something. That screwdriver there isn't like an...
Oh my god, forbidden memories. And FF7 and oh my god, 8, 9, and 7.
Homage to Tommy Pickles or anything. I just forgot it there after building something. But yeah, it's kind of the whole video game shrine. Here's my PC.
Oh
it's,
wow,
of course,
okay.
a Starforge.
What's Starforge? I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's appropriate because it's Charlie. For a second there, I thought that was a penis.
Forge. It's on top of these shelves, which just kind of house a bunch of cords that I might need at some point, so I just put them all in there. This is my battle station, my little gamer zone.
Wow.
It's a pretty standard 3-monitor setup, nothing too wild and wacky about that. I used to only use 1 monitor, then I graduated to 2, but then I really fucking...
Never ever do just 1 monitor. Never. Ever, 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 ever. If you're a streamer, I should say. Maybe if, I mean, I have this setup. I have 2 setups. I have this setup and I have an editing setup. And the editing setup has 1 monitor, which I use for just editing. This one, I have 2 setups and it works pretty well. But 3 is, if you can make it work, it's very nice. That's awesome.
Saw the light with 3 after a buddy of mine convinced me that it was worth it. So I realized
Wait. Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay. I was about to say, why isn't anyone giving Charlie shit for his stacked monitor setup? I think the reason why is because he probably games on this one, and then this one's for whatever else, which makes sense. I gamed on the top one. Anyways.
Up until I got that 3rd monitor, I was granny shifting, not double clutching like I should. Yeah, it's lucky I didn't blow the fucking welds off the intake. And then that's my water glass, which is the most generic chalice of all time. I'm pretty sure everyone watching this probably drinks from the exact same glass, because it seems like that's the most common
I think I have a cup like that.
Also, I just noticed there's a bit of a leak here, but I don't feel like re-recording it, so I'll just go ahead and call attention to it, and this will be how I announce it, I guess.
Leak?
That top monitor is actually the cover to another comic series I've been working on for the last year called Plague Seeker. So that'll be coming out later this year.
I'm like, what spilled? What leak? What are you talking about? There's no water. I'm so stupid.
And now we get to the stuff you see behind me in every video. So these are the YouTube play buttons, as well as that slippery when wet sign that my dad made, which I think was absolutely adorable. This is a nice little fireplace shelf unit that I haven't...
I actually really want something like that, and I kind of have something similar. Like if you guys see like this right here, like I have something similar just without the fireplace. It's really good. I have a lot of stuff stored in there for storage and some things to display. It's really cool. But the fireplace is just so neat.
Really used yet. I haven't decided what to put there. And then here's the new God Slap poster display and comic book display. This bad boy replaced the previous posters, which a lot of people called attention to for being uneven. So now you can rejoice and sleep easy knowing that that's no longer a problem.
That's sick.
So that's the whole room so far. I do still plan on adding quite a bit to it until every goddamn inch of this room has something on it that means something to me. I've become really into like decorating this room. So yeah, but maybe I'll do another room tour in like another year. But anyway, that's about it. So yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That was so awesome. That card collection is literally like my dream. That and video game collections, like I think the games that I would love to collect is definitely like basically the ones every single Pokemon game, every single Yu-Gi-Oh game, and every single Street Fighter and Tekken game. Dude, that's like, and my favorite Nintendo 64 games. Get basically what he's got, but adds a little bit more fighting games in there. And also an arcade collection. I would love to have a display case like that with all my arcade sticks and stuff. Oh my God. What a room. What a room. That's so awesome. God. I'm still trying to process it. Because like the dude literally has every single Yu-Gi-Oh card printed so far. And he has every first edition Pokemon card and every first edition Yu-Gi-Oh card with the highest rarity. I'd marry him though. I'm sure you're not the only one, Jimmy. Doesn't have a battle station. He has a command station. Dude, he's got a museum. A command museum. That's what he's got. That's not a station. That's not anything like that. He has a command museum. Well, that was great. That was awesome.